Welcome back to Coach's Corner. I'm Sean Anderson, your host, and with us now, Ponca City Wildcat baseball head coach Drew Burris is with us. And Drew, Coach Burris, 10, 14, and 1 on the season. Some big victories
Yes.
for the Wildcat baseball team. Stillwater once, Bartlesville twice. Those were big games. Tell us about those. You had to have been pleased.
It was nice. The Stillwater was early in the year, and we're able to kind of hang around with them for a little while. Had the lead most of the game. They kind of came back, stole the momentum, and then we were able to capitalize on some of their mistakes and came away with a big victory. And then we're able to play a season series against Bartlesville, one here at our place, one at their place. We're able to get victories, and anytime you can get victories over rivals, it's always nice.
Oh,
it's always
yeah.
a big thing. So
Absolutely. Well, as you're driving by on 5th and you see those lights on, and your boosters, you've got a lot of people supporting the baseball team. They'll put out the signs that say you see the baseball's tonight or this afternoon. They'll have the time usually, and make plans to stop by and enjoy a baseball game and support these athletes. They're out there. They're working hard, not only in the classroom but out there on the field. You see them out there practicing all the time. My goodness, Coach Burris, you're keeping them working, right?
Yeah, we do. They kind of start right at the beginning of school. We go from about September up until the end of the season, and then we give them a week or two off and start summer practices and pick up, and we'll play all of June during the summer months, and then give them a couple months off, rest their arms, do everything else, and pick back up again next year. So.
Yeah. So how does this? We've had some wet weather of late. How has that affected your team?
It's forced us inside a little bit more than what we liked. We had about a week and a half time span where it seemed like we were indoors more than we were outdoors, or we were outside playing and didn't get to really go outside and practice a whole lot, and it forced us to. We've had a couple games that have been canceled or rearranged and a little bit more work than what we've wanted to. Good thing about our field is our field seems to drain pretty well right now, so we haven't had to work as much as what we've had or what I've originally thought, but things can always change. So.
Right. Well, when you get up in the college ranks and of course in the pro ranks, you have a grounds crew and stuff. Does your team double as the grounds crew as well?
Yes. We do. We
Yes,
are the grounds
absolutely.
crew and everything else.
So you're teaching them some valuable information on how to take care of a field. And there's a lot of work that goes into that. That's one of the things about a baseball diamond and the field. It takes a lot of work. I mean, what are some of the things you're out there doing?
Oh, we mow. We've got to edge, take care of the dirt as much as what we possibly can. Weed eat around there. I mean, it's a long process, and that's why, the dirt aspect takes longer than what anything else does. So we have the kids that'll come out and help. They'll rake and take care of the mounds and home plate and all those areas that they can. Teach us a little bit of responsibility and things that'll help them later on in life as well. So
Absolutely. Well, big tournament this weekend. Guthrie Tournament. 8 teams coming together. And as you look at the tournament field, what are you thinking for our Pro High Wildcats?
it's a good tournament. We've got one 6A club that'll be in there with us in Midwest City, and their team we played in the championship at that game last year, and they returned some kids. It'll be, unfortunately, they're kind of in our pool. They won't be opposite of us like they were last year. They'll be with us, but it's quality field. I mean, we've got Midwest City, as I said, Woodward, Guthrie, which are both 5A, Clinton, which is a 4A school, which is quality, Bethany and Kingfisher, which are also quality 4A schools, and then a 3A school in Chandler that's routinely in the top 5 of their class, and they are again this year. So it'll be a tough field.
So a tournament like that, when you get 8 teams together, is it a winner's bracket, loser's bracket type situation? Is it a double elimination? How does the tournament work?
Oh, nowadays usually they go to, because we've had so many restrictions on when we can play, how much we can play, what times we can play. They go to just a pool play format, so we'll play 2 on Thursday against Woodward and Clinton, and then come back Saturday morning play against Midwest City, and based upon record and everything else, it'll determine if we get to go to the championship game or not. So.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, that's in Guthrie. If you want to go down to Guthrie and support the Pohai Wildcat baseball team, you're going to start playing pretty early. Again, what are those times?
12:25 and 4:45 in Guthrie
On Saturday.
On Thursday.
On Thursday.
And Saturday we'll play at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. All right. There, you heard him. There's a lot of great student athletes that are on the Pohai Wildcat baseball team, and I know we don't have time to talk about them all, but if you could highlight some of the players that really been doing well and working hard this year.
We've all those kids have been working.
They all
hard
work hard. Yeah, we don't.
But,
right.
It all kind of starts with the seniors. We've had a good senior class, and we've really had some kids that have been there in the program for the past couple of years that have been playing a part. Taylor Hedge, Ethan Dibler, Braden Angle, and we've had some young kids that have stepped up more this year than what we have in the past. Playing a lot more this year than what I have, and they've stepped up and done really well. And it's Eli Wool, Tanner Denton, Aaron Hosack, and Mason Stillman. Those four have been in the lineup for the most part all the time. And then we've got one junior that played for us last year and doing really well again this year in P.O. Seals.
Wow. Now, how exciting is that for you as a coach, especially when you have a player on the team that's coming along, he's working hard. Maybe he's not a starter. He comes back for his senior year, and you're just like, whoa, where did this kid come from? I'm sure that happens quite often, and you got to be really excited when that does.
It is. It's always exciting to see the progress of kids, going from where they were whenever they first come into the program to where they are at the end. It's exciting to see those kids whenever the light bulb finally clicks and they're like, okay, I understand this, I get this, and you start seeing those improvements daily. So.
Yeah. As a coach, are you always searching for that right thing to? Is it kind of like math? Sometimes hitting and pitching. I mean, it's like once they make a connection in certain areas, it's like flipping a switch.
I wish, the thing about baseball is, and which we tell the kids all the time, it's a game based upon failure. Guys
Right.
make the Hall of Fame and get out 7 out of 10 times, and
Sure.
they get a hit 3 times, and they're a Hall of Famer. And it's what we tell the kids. You're going to struggle. You're going to have those times where things don't go your way. It's how you react to it. And as a coach, that's all we try to do. We try to get them in positions to win the game, and then after that, it's kind of up to them. And we hope that they get to a point in time where it clicks and they can stay hot, and we can get hot at the right time, and we can do it as a collective unit.
Yeah.
That's what we're going for. So
Absolutely. Coach Burris, thank you. Good luck in the Guthrie Tournament. We know you do well, and thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
All right, Coach Burris with us. That's going to do it for this edition of Coach's Corner. We want to say a big thank you to Coach Larimer and Coach Burris here. And until next time, thank you for watching.